Hello to you, my friends. I hope you're all doing really well. I want to share a brand new track with you today. Now, if you have been a regular subscriber of this channel, you will know that I release all my original music under my artist name, which is Vaughn. Now, very often I come up with ideas and things I want to express that don't sit comfortably in the Vaughn genre or the Vaughn umbrella. Remember, Vaughn has a sound, and if you're a fan of Vaughn, you will know what it sounds like. But I don't ever want to dismiss any ideas I get, creative ideas. So it has been necessary for me to start a separate alias. And I want to introduce you to my new alias, which I'm simply calling VG. This project was really spawned after I released this video in which I did a cover of the Crockett's theme soundtrack. Now, as you know, I love the music from that period. I mean, who doesn't love, you know, Miami Vice and Airwolf and, you know, Top Gun and, or, you know, that golden period of the 80s where synthesizers were new and sort of, it was kind of fresh, and it was all about melody, and it was a very, very sincere time. So the VG project pays homage to that era. So to simplify things, we have the Vaughn project, and now we have the new VG project, which is fundamentally instrumental. And obviously, because there's a lot of geeks in my community here, I owe you an explanation. The whole sort of idea behind anything I do on the VG project is to use only hardware gear. Now, there's nothing wrong with plugins. We're not going to go down that avenue. But I have needed to limit myself, and to get the sound sort of as authentic as possible, I am limiting myself to certain instruments. And for this track I'm about to play you, I've used a combination of, I've used lots of analog synths, some digital ones as well, obviously. But we've steered clear from plugins. Obviously, it's all recorded into a computer and the processing is done there. But also, as far as processing goes, I wanted this, everything in the VG project needs to sound very raw. As you know, a lot of music from that period that came out, although it still sounds great, it had a rawness to it. And that is what I want to retain with everything that I do in the VG project, is that raw sound. The hardware musical instruments which I have used to produce this track are the analog Moog Little Fatty. I've used a lot of sounds from that, and it has a fantastic bottom end that only a Moog can reproduce. Also the Korg Mini Log, a lot of textures from there. I've also used sounds from the JD800, particularly a lot of layering on the pads. And also sounds from the Roland Integra 7, which has classic Roland sounds in it. And also I've used some of the library sounds from the EMU Emax. I've just taken some of the library sounds and tweaked them. And the drum sounds you're hearing on this are the original Linn drums and the Drumulator, a combination of. I don't have those original machines, but I used to work for a producer who had those machines, and I've sampled the original sounds from him. So I've tried to be as authentic as possible. I hope you enjoyed this track. Check out at the end of this video, a link will appear. And if you enjoy this track, hopefully you will head over to the Bandcamp store and support me and the channel. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoy this.